Welcome back to Miller's Construction. In this episode, I'm going to show you how to fix a common problem in brick. We get these stress fractures all the time, especially above windows, doors, in this case, a big garage door. These are common in our area, and to me, there's only one way to fix it. You could mix up some mortar and fill that back in the way the bricklayers did it, but in my experience, the crack just comes right back. There's something structurally wrong with either the way the brick was set or what it's sitting on, most likely. So I've got a fix or a solution for you that is super simple, super easy, and I'm gonna walk you through it step by step today. This is the damage that the client has pointed out to me and that he wants me to fix. And up close, it looks worse than it does far away, but you can still see it from a distance. The client can see it when he's pulling into his garage, and it's bugging him, and it would bug me too. You can see this fracture extends all the way up, really. You can see there's even a gap between this top brick and that mortar, and it actually extends even all the way up. We're gonna try to take care of that, but the first thing that we need to do is we need to kind of clean this up. Any loose pieces like that, we need to get rid of those. Here's another loose piece. We want all of those loose pieces of mortar out of there. So here's a piece right here. I can tell it's loose. I've just got a little flathead screwdriver, and I want that entire piece of mortar out of there. Here's another piece that's loose. There's a piece actually back in there that's loose, but I don't know that that'll be a problem. Here's a piece that's loose. If you don't get the loose stuff out, you're really not doing yourself any favors. And we want this good and clean too, so we're gonna clean it up. We've got a little blower. That one's loose right there. You know what? I'm just now realizing it looks like someone's already repaired this. Look at the color difference in the mortar right here. So let me show you. Look at the difference in the color of mortar in these two spots. It looks like someone has already attempted to repair this with what I told you that I wouldn't repair it with. They just went back with mortar like a mason would do. But there's a problem that's here that's going to stay here until this entire wall is demoed and there's better support for the brick. Something's going on. I don't know what it is. I'm not a bricklayer, but once again, you can definitely tell right here, someone has already attempted to patch this and it failed. So we're going to use a product today that's never going to fail. So this is the product that we're going to use. This is called Mor-Flexx from Sashco. It stretches like rubber, it's waterproof, it's textured, just like the mortar that's already there. This stuff comes in a variety of colors, by the way. They've got it in black, white. I think they've got one called sandstone, beige. They've got a lot of different colors. There's one called charcoal for darker mortars, but the gray looks like it's gonna match really well for us, and it's gonna look just like that mortar when it's dry. This is what we're gonna use. We've done this a ton of times and we've never had a failure with this product. Once again, you can see somebody's already tried to patch this and it's already failed. I don't wanna be that guy. I don't wanna have a failure, so this is what we use. Also, just something to note, there are some competitors that make different stucco and mortar repair sealants. But if you'll look at the amount in the tube, 10.5 ounces, there's a lot of the competitors that only have 9 ounces in their tubes, or maybe 9.5, maybe 10. Sashco's never changed. You get 10.5 ounces. Although this tube might be $1 higher than the competitor, you're actually getting more sealant in it. Something that I keep on hand every time I use this stuff, these crocodile cloth paint wipes. I really like these. You can get them at the Home Depot in the paint section specifically. I like them because they stay really wet and moist and they'll take that sealant right off your fingers, but also it actually allows you to tool the sealant. So I'll rub my finger on one of these cloths and then tool it, and the sealant kind of stays naturally off of your finger. It doesn't want to stick to whatever's in these cloths. All right, I think I'm going to start up here at the top. I just want to put a little bit on. I don't need a lot on this particular crack. I just want to kind of disguise this crack, but I want to put enough on that it doesn't come back again. And you can see that's a pretty doggone good color match right there. Once again, this is the gray. You can feel the like sand or grit texture in this stuff. It just feels like, you know, rubber mortar is basically what it makes me think of. I'm going to work my way on down this particular joint as well, since I'm already into it. Boom, there we go. Okay, that looks like enough for now. Now I'm gonna tool it, make it look good. Take my crocodile cloth, wipe my finger on it a little bit. All right, first off, I don't have quite as much as I want over here, so I'm gonna kind of drag this that way. And I'm not pushing into the sealant, I'm just dragging my finger across it more or less. Something like that. I don't want to push on it too much. You just kind of want to tool it real soft and gentle like. There we go. The worst thing that you can do is try to get in a hurry and start slopping this stuff on top of the face of the brick. That looks awful. I've seen other guys do it before. Man, it stands out so bad. It looks worse than the repair before they started. You don't want to be that guy. You want it to look natural. You want it to look like it just blends right in with everything else. I'm going to kind of pump some back in that crack there underneath the brick. There we go. Now I'm actually just filling that mortar joint. And I'm going to go ahead and do this one the same way. I'm going to go ahead and continue on down and around. Got a little bit that I want in this area over here. There we are. I'm just gliding my finger across it nice and delicately. We want to seal up any of those cracks that might be visible to the eye. I want to make it look natural. You can see this mortar over here, there's no cracks between the brick and the actual mortar. That's what we want this to look like. And this is just, it's pretty doggone simple to fix. Anybody can do this. It's just knowing what product you should use. I always recommend the Sashco products. Great company. And all of their products are just top notch in my opinion. So that's why I use them. That's just a bad water hole there. Water could catch in that and fill that up. That would not be good. There we are. And now I'm going to go ahead. I don't know if the camera can pick it up, but there's a crack right here as well. And I'm going to try to make that look a little bit better. You can see where they've patched it. It's a totally different colored mortar. Just doesn't look very good in my opinion. And even on the other side, I'm just going to encapsulate that entire piece just to get a layer over the top, because I have a feeling it's going to fail in time. So let's get a little bit in there. All right, let's see if I can tool this. All right, how's that look? I think that looks pretty doggone good, considering it didn't take, what, 5-10 minutes to seal that up, and now he's never going to have to worry about that unsightly crack again. Highly recommend this product specifically. I've never had a failure with this product. I've never had to come back and redo one of these cracks because the clients complained about it cracking or failing over time. It'll fade the exact same as the rest of the grout or mortar. So yeah, the Mor-Flexx from Sashco, definitely a great product. That's how we do it. Hope that helps. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. I appreciate all the support. We'll see you on the next one.